Good morning, Lieutenant Patterson. It's a pleasure to see you again. You're looking well-rested. Good. I'll need you in tip-top shape for your new assignment. You've proven to be quite resourceful, especially your performance most recently in scuttling U-4901. All things considered, you're the ideal candidate for this mission. So let's get down to brass tacks, shall we? The success of the Allied invasion of Normandy prompted an assassination attempt on the Führer. A cadre of high-ranking Nazi leaders planted a bomb during a meeting. Unfortunately, he survived. He's used this attempt on his life to clean house and solidify his power. Whatever remaining sanity the Nazi leadership possessed has been gutted by Hitler's subsequent arrests and executions. He's appointed new leaders more in tune with his insane ideals. That man is bent on sacrificing every last German citizen rather than accept defeat. We need to stop him cold and do it now. Reports from our allies in France suggest that there's been heavy activity in the port of Lorient, a manufacturing facility for their deadly U-boats. It was previously run by one of the would-be assassins. Now Hitler has one of his most trusted advisors in charge. Jimmy, we need to know what's going on at that base. We've arranged for you to be dropped on the outskirts of Saint-Mathieu, where our 101st Division is still encountering some resistance. Intelligence states that a German U-boat is making an unscheduled resupply stop at the seaport there. Our only opportunity to infiltrate this fortified shipyard is by smuggling you aboard this vessel and waiting until it reaches its port. I know it's tight quarters, Jimmy, but for you, familiar territory. We're sending you back to sea, my boy. Congratulations on your success in France, Lieutenant Patterson. I trust the weather was charming. Unfortunately, we have little time for small talk, as we have a rather difficult assignment for you. Battlefield and politics are two words that should never go together, but unfortunately Eisenhower, under pressure from both Washington and London, has approved Field Marshal Montgomery's Market Garden operation. It's scheduled to begin in less than a week. We are very dubious of the plan's potential for success. It's an extremely risky one, but it could end the war by Christmas if it succeeds. Time is of the essence, as we received an urgent request from one of our agents in the Dutch underground for an immediate field rendezvous. He had stolen intelligence materials detailing a new German weapons project, but got himself captured in the process. He was able to send us a message just before they nabbed him. He's being held in a Dutch manor house. This, of course, is where we turn to you. We need you to make contact with one of our field operatives in Holland, locate the prisoner, and get him out of there. We need that information, Patterson. It's critical. Only our operative knows how to get you to the manor house where our Dutch agent is being held. The rest, my friend, will be up to you. On a dual mission for both the OSS and SHAEF, you will parachute into the region and quietly meet up with a small unit led by a Corporal Barnes, who you might remember from your days at the country club, but more so, you may have heard rumors about his stellar performance during Operation Overlord. I believe the last time you saw him he was preparing for demolitions training. He'll be tagging along to investigate rumors of German armor in the area and take advantage of any opportunity that may present itself. If anyone can do this, Jimmy, it's you. I wish you luck. As usual, Jimmy, I've got good news and bad news. Analysis of the document you retrieved from the Luftwaffe Detachment 9 supports your conclusion that the Germans have designed a new type of combat aircraft, a jet fighter. Additional intelligence confirms that this new plane has already gone into production at the Gotha facility outside the city of Duisburg, 100 miles inside the German border. The documents hint at plans for a bomber, similar in design, using something they call flying wing technology. Interestingly enough, it appears that early intelligence places a man by the name of Rudolf Ulbricht von Sturmgeist at the helm of this fighter's production. We've discovered he was touring the Lorient shipyard facility at the time of your visit, not too long ago. Unfortunately, that's the good news. The bad news is Field Marshal Montgomery's Operation Market Garden has begun in Holland and is fast turning into a disaster. The 101st Airborne has managed to secure its target bridges at Easvik and Vegel, but the 82nd has been fought to a stalemate near Nijmegen Bridge. Our forces are bogged down outside Arnhem. Germany seems determined to keep us from pushing past the River Vaal. Intelligence reports that Hitler has authorized massive reinforcements, placing the defeat of the Allied forces in the Market Garden campaign above the security of Germany itself. A counterstrike from General Field Marshal Model's forces in the area is imminent. Your assignment is to make your way to the city of Arnhem and meet with an operative who can smuggle you into Emmerich. There, find out what the hell the Germans are up to. All available Allied aircraft have been diverted to support other Market Garden initiatives, so you'll have to make your way to Arnhem on foot. With Monty's plan in a tenuous state, I suggest you get there as quickly as you can. That's all, Lieutenant. Exceptional work, Jimmy. It's good to know you made it to the hotel in Emmerich. Just beyond your window is the city's train station, which the German army has commandeered for military purposes. Sturmgeist will be arriving shortly to board his private armored train. Once on board, we're fairly certain he will be heading straight for the secret airbase. He's been on an inspection tour of various facilities, and all indications are that he's heading there. You must get on that train, Patterson. This may be our last chance to discover where that prototype fighter is being developed. You'll need to find a disguise and bluff your way past the guards. Intelligence tells us that security at the station is relaxed. You should have no problem getting onto the train, but stay alert and don't let down your guard. We're depending on you. Get on that train and follow Sturmgeist to the secret base. You'll continue your mission from there. I should warn you, Jimmy. The British are sending a squadron of Lancasters to bomb the city tonight, and that station is among the list of targets. If you don't make your way out now, you may not make it out at all. Good luck to you. If you're receiving this, Patterson, then you are close to your final objective. Clearly we have underestimated this Sturmgeist fellow. I've been raising hell with intelligence, as our info on him has been poor to say the least. It is most worrisome. If there are others like him, our work just got a great deal more difficult. We believe you're in the area of a top-secret aircraft manufacturing plant. Operatives tell us it's hidden inside an abandoned mine. We haven't yet been able to pinpoint its location. This is where you come in. Locate and infiltrate the base by any means necessary. Upon achieving this, you must radio us with its exact coordinates. While in the complex, gather as much information as you can on the technologies the Nazis are developing. We are particularly interested in their new jet-propelled fighter called Ho-9. If this aircraft were to enter the war, there's a chance we could lose control of the skies. This would be very bad indeed. So, to help prevent this, Schaeff is preparing to send a bomber group to drop heavy ordnance on the facility. You'll need to move fast and find your way out of there as soon as you've accomplished your mission. We'll await your transmission, Jimmy, but if we don't hear from you by dawn, we'll have no choice but to assume the worst and go ahead with the assault using our best guess as to its location. If past performance is any indication, Jimmy, I expect to hear from you soon. Good luck and Godspeed.